A lot of focus in recent days has been on actions in the Donbass region and in the declaration by the Kremlin that it recognises the independence of the Russian-backed separatist groups in this eastern region of Ukraine. But the fact is that by land and sea and air, Russia has got forces effectively surrounding Ukraine on three sides. And in neighbouring Belarus, widely considered a Russian satellite state, we can map the arrival of military equipment. Take this airfield in Mazir, southern Belarus. It's less than 50 miles from the border. 2 weeks ago, it was empty. The runway has not even been cleared. Here it is now. There are the piano keys at the end of the runway. Pilots need those when they're making their approach so they can see what they're doing when they land. And here's a close-up of the vehicles at the airfield. Now, there's no indication yet that they're moving into their combat formations, but we will see. And on the East Ukrainian border, there's plenty of sightings of Russian military vehicles just a few miles from the border, as in this video. And you'll see here that these vehicles, they have some very specific markings. It looks like a sort of mixed bag you would expect to find with mechanised infantry. Now, lots of these vehicles have led Western specialists to scratch their heads a bit about what the precise meaning of these markings really are. And there's lots of different variations. These markings are there normally so that units can recognise each other in the fog of war. And remember, Ukraine operates a lot of Russian equipment, so there might be quite a lot of fog of war. But it almost always indicates that these vehicles are anticipating going into combat, and they normally only appear just before they expect to be deployed. But the image that's made the biggest impression on me as a military analyst is this satellite image of a field hospital on the outskirts of Belgorod. That's only 25 miles from Ukraine's border. When military organisations bring their field hospitals and blood supplies forward, it's normally because they expect to do some fighting. You know, Western military planners tend to say that you need more forces than this for a quick and successful invasion. Many military analysts are saying that if Western forces were planning to invade Ukraine, they'd want more than this to do it. So either Mr. Putin is doing this to frighten everyone, or he believes that the Ukrainians will not fight or be effective if they do, and that he may be able to achieve his quick and successful invasion even with this number. Well, one way or another, we'll probably find out fairly soon.